Hi everyone, so for today's video I'm going to do a light pink basic eye, nothing too mad for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be using the PLouise palette and the Kaylee palette, the Urban Bible. I love this PLouise palette, so I'm going to be sticking with these light pinks and see what we can create. So to prep the skin I'm going to use the Penny's Hydrating Mist. It was only $2.50, so I'm going to prep the skin with that, then add the strobe cream. Then for foundation and concealer I'm going to use the Maybeline Fit Me concealer. This is in Classic Ivory. I've only used this once and it's absolutely gorgeous, I love it. And then concealer I'm going to use the Maybeline concealer. And that is in the shade Ivory too. Yeah. I'm just going to go in with the Inglot pressed powder. I think it's 402, just to set the highlighted parts. I'm not going to set my skin too much. I do have quite dry skin. It's more to kind of keep it in place, but whenever I bronze it, I'll set it a wee bit. So of course for bronzer, shader and highlight I'm going to use the bbold palette, and for highlight this MAC Soft and Gentle. And then for a blush I am going to use I always put the NYX Illuminator just on my apples and my cheek, and then pop the Inglot blush over it, number 29, and I have never got so many compliments on blush. I used to hate blush. I used to love, you know, pure contour and all, but it really does add some warmth into your face and kind of breaks it up a little bit. But yeah, I love that wee combination, just melts together. So for brows I'm going to use the NYX Brunette, shocker, and the NYX mascara in brunette and some gel line just to make it an easier application. So that is my skin finish, so I'm just going to give it a slight mist of the MAC Prep and Prime. So now onto the eyes, the fun part. I'm going to go in with Rendezvous, I think, Rendezvous, and then smoke it out with a little bit of S&M just to blend, and then go in with Inglot just in the outer corner just to deepen it and add a little bit of depth into the eye socket. I think this palette is the best. These shadows, of course, they're mad. There is a few browns in the corners, but they are mad colours. But I mean, they blend so well. Like, even if you were just learning and you weren't afraid of colour, I definitely recommend this palette. I got as a present, and I mean, happy out. I love it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Rendezvous. I'm going to go in with the darker shade through the crease, and I'm using the Kaylee, one of the Kaylee brushes, SK02. So now to blend that out, I'm going to use the S&M, and I'm using the Inglot 6SS brush. So of course it's a bit mad looking. I actually thought it was a lot subtler than this, but sure, I wouldn't know what subtle is. I actually always wear like colour out. I never wear like a brown smoky eye out, unless I'm wearing red. I feel like brown's the only thing that would be nice or red. But other than that, you would see me with like a big pink eye or purple or like an orange. And just go back in with the darker colour again, just to deepen the crease a little, just in case if we lost any colour. I actually wore these eyes to a wedding one time. They weren't as mad, but they weren't far off it. So now I'm going to go in with the Inglot just to deepen the corner. I'm actually using the black canvas E25, it's two sides, so E25 and E26. So what's on top must go on the bottom, so I'm just going to add them shades in through the lash line. So that's a darker shade, and then I'm going to go in with the S&M again, just to blend. I can't believe how mad this eye is. So let's tone this down a bit. So just popped a wee bit of concealer on my hand, and I'm not gonna cut any creases or anything, but I am just gonna place a little bit in the inner corner of the lid, just to add some glitter. So that's it, just with the concealer. I didn't cut any crease, I just kind of took it roughly. So on the lid now, I'm going to go in with this light pink shimmer Mercy from the Kaylee palette, and I'm going to go in with the O2 Inglot Sparkling Dust. I think it's O2, the name's actually gone, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm just placing this on the lid and then kind of buffing it out a little bit, just to kind of blend that concealer so there's no harsh lines. And then I just brought that down into the inner corner a little bit. It's gonna go in with a tiny bit of this. With these, a little goes a long way. It's just a tiny bit. Just to give it a little bit more of a stronger shimmer. You can see the difference. So I actually just tapped my brush into Sacrifice in the Kaylee palette, just like a dark purple, just to deepen the outer corners a little bit more. Gonna tap into the white for my arch on my brow. So for my liners today, I'm gonna use the 77 gel liner for the top, and then the Inglot Kohl Pencil 05 for my waterline. So I'm using the 31T brush from Inglot. I use this again for my liner and my brows. And I actually just mixed a little bit of Duraline in with my liner because it is very dry. And it just glides on easier whenever you have the Duraline. I love these Kohl pencils, they're class. I never wear black in my waterline. I've always hated it on me whenever I was younger. I love white, I think it just brightens up the eyes. So if I was going out with this on, I would wear dramatic lash, to be honest, but because it's supposed to be basic, simple, I'm going to, I don't even own a natural lash, they touch my eyebrows, but I'm going to go in with some of the individuals just in the outer corner to add some length and thickness, and then blend them in with my natural lash and add mascara. So that is just two longer ones on at the minute. So I'm just going to go in with one of the smaller ones now, so I have two long ones. So see the way it's kind of blending a little bit better. I'd only put like one or two longer ones on, and then maybe two, maybe three shorter ones. To be honest, this is really hard. Like I wing this every time. I'm no good at it, and I just try not let them go, because once you let them go, that's when they're gone. Ooh. As you can see. Disaster. So for my lips, I'm going to go in with Inglot liner. It is 63, it's my favourite liner, I love this. Then Be Perfect, Ellie Kelly Boo. I love this nude. I don't like a really dark nude, I love a really light one, and it's perfect. And then I got this as a wee present. It's Darphin Paris, I don't know. It's a Petal Infusion lip oil. It's gorgeous and it's nice and creamy on the lips. It's not like real tacky, so So of course it makes an appearance again. I'm going to set my face again.